and I finally see what I wanted to see, which is people doing the work that I love as passionately as Parker. I'm like, okay, this is why I signed up. So I think it was so important for me to be introduced to them and see who these people were and like see their passion. I think it just drove my character to really get back into the swing of things.
We have 14 victims now. That's 14 families waiting for answers.
You have 72 hours, or this goes to homicide.
We only have one shot at this guy. Anything is worth a look.
People will do anything to keep their secrets buried. I will always have your back.
LAPD, drop your weapon!
Very excited to talk to you. This series was awesome. Loved watching it from beginning to end, and I feel bad for a lot of fans who have to wait week to week to see the episodes because I went through it and it's like there's so much going on. It's fantastic. And Maggie, you've played law enforcement in different projects before. What do you feel is really distinct about this character compared to other ones you've played?
I feel like when I have played those, I felt kind of like I was in other people's show and it wasn't fully realized. Whereas like with Ballard, because the source material is so strong, I really knew her from top to bottom. You know, she has a very dedicated backstory. She has a future. She has, an arc that I obviously, am privy to, not only because of the books, also because I was able to, read all the episodes before I ever took the project. So, that was just different for me. It was just very different. It didn't feel like, I've been in shows where it was sort of truncated and I had my side of the show and someone had their side of the show. And, but it was never, like I said, fully realized in this way. And I think this universe also, they round out characters very well. Michael does that well. These showrunners have done it really well. And so I think, to be fair to every single person in the show, everyone has a very clear arc and their journey this season is really exciting.
And John, you've been a fan of yours for years, and you've done so many different characters. You've done good guys, you've done bad guys. And this character, I don't know if it's just a preconceived notion from other parts you've done. I'm waiting for there to be something maybe nefarious about this guy, but he's right. But he's such a good character. He's such a good guy. Like there's moments where other characters are having difficulty or something, and he seems to be like this stabilizing force. Did you find that when you were playing this character?
Certainly, that's what the writing is about. Is that he is a support, is a foundational kind of person, somebody who's there for other people, but also the darkness that people may bring in, but particularly I just bring as a human being, also provides definition. LaFont's been through something. So it's not an unearned sense of support. I love that about, you said it perfectly. It's a very difficult thing to tell this dense of a story and find places and space to give characters moments and scenes that give you an understanding of who they are outside of this mystery. And they've done a beautiful job with that. There's these sequences where you get to go home with everybody, where you get a moment of somebody in a particular circumstance, and it creates a kind of 3-dimension in such a short space of time. It's really good work.
And the series jumps right into it. The very first episode, it is just go, and it doesn't really give you that opportunity to catch your breath. So I'm sitting here trying to orient how things are being set up. And then Courtney, you get to have your character kind of come in and learn about this team and become kind of a part of it, really getting into it. Did you feel like you were coming into something cold, or did you feel like this was a good opportunity with the whole ensemble to really kind of come together?
I think it was a good opportunity in a way where like I needed to see this unit to see that I can lean on somebody. I think that character has spent a lot of time seeking inward, like only relying on themselves. And I think when I come in and I finally see what I wanted to see, which is people doing the work that I love as passionately as Parker, I'm like, okay, this is why I signed up. So I think it was so important for me to be introduced to them and see who these people were and like see their passion. I think it just drove my character to really get back into the swing of things.
And Maggie, for this series is obviously so connected to Bosch, and it's the world of Bosch and how this all falls into that, and Harry being a part of these stories and how everything kind of overlaps with each other. But this is a distinctly Ballard series. Do you feel like those connections are going to feel natural for fans of the Bosch world to come into this one?
I hope so, for sure. I mean, that was sort of the plan, you know. Especially now that Bosch is done, I think it makes it even more special that Titus has come in and made these appearances and comes in moments and times where she really needs to lean on someone with that experience and who's a little bit rogue like she is. I thought it was very generous of him to want to join us and support us in our journey forward. And I hope the fans are satisfied with that. I mean, I hope they like Ballard for independent reasons, but I also hope that that nod to him and, you know, sort of the homage to everything that he's built is very nostalgic for them and something that they feel like, you know, they're waiting for. And again, like I said, I hope a lot of things.
Yeah.
I have no doubt people are going to really enjoy this. It was a great series. I really enjoyed it. The three of you are fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.